Despite last week's initial cancellation, the Ellerbe Lions Club's 4th of July festivities are back on schedule. The club made the announcement on the Ellerbe Lions Club Raceway page early Friday. However, Mayor Lee Berry broke the news Thursday night following a meeting with town residents. The club made the decision to cancel last Friday after learning that a huge Independence Day spectacle is planned for Rockingham Speedway, and members didn't think they could go head-to-head with such an elaborate show. County Manager Brian Land confirmed the plans in an email to the RO on Tuesday. Club President Lynn McCaskill called for the Thursday meeting to get the public's input. He was unavailable for comment on Friday. The Lions have been organizing a 4th of July jamboree, including games like a soapy watermelon race, live music, and recognition of the club's Citizen of the Year, followed by a fireworks show at night since before McCaskill joined more than 40 years ago. Hamlet leaders have discussed foregoing their annual show as well. The Hamlet Police Department has a new chief. Asheboro native Tommy L. McMasters Jr. was recently hired to fill the spot recently vacated by the retirement of former Chief Scott Waters. McMasters spent 6 years in the U.S. Marine Corps and has more than 15 years of law enforcement experience. He previously worked as an officer with the Winston-Salem Police Department, a patrol supervisor with the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office, director of law enforcement training programs, and most recently as patrol commander of the Fayetteville State University Campus PD. McMasters will be sworn in at the next Hamlet City Council meeting on April 9th.
2 weeks after donning funky socks for Down syndrome, the employees of Richmond County's Departments of Health and Social Services were decked out in blue on Tuesday for World Autism Day. Most were wearing blue shirts reading Autism Speaks, while others either wore other autism-related shirts or just a blue shirt. Although trademarked by the Autism Society, the puzzle piece has been used as a symbol for autism awareness since 1999. According to the Autism Society's website, the ribbon for autism awareness features puzzle pieces of varying colors which reflect the complexity of the autism spectrum. Joining the departments this time around was 3-year-old Sadie Burdick, who has autism and is nonverbal. Her mother, Haley Holder, said Sadie was diagnosed about a year ago. Holder also said they began to notice small things like having to be on a set schedule and not making contact. She also doesn't show signs of being in pain, which recently made it difficult to tell she was sick when she came down with strep throat. Holder noted that Sadie's eye contact and some other behaviors have improved since she's been going to Sand Hills Children's Center.
2 Richmond County fruit farmers were glad to see their crops survive Wednesday morning's frost. Lee Berry of the Berry Patch went out to his 4-acre field near the intersection of Green Lake and McIntyre Roads around 6 a.m. The temperature was 33 degrees, but it dropped to 31 by the next hour. Berry pointed to a brown spot on a small green strawberry he said was caused by the berry touching the blanket overnight. For the most part, though, he didn't see much damage, and the row blankets that cover the rows are effective down to 27 degrees, Berry added. Up the road in Windblow, Danny Bynum was checking on his peach orchards, pulling blooms off the trees to inspect the budding fruit. The past 2 frosts weren't as devastating as the one in 2016 when farmers took a huge hit from a mid-March deep freeze. According to the North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, North Carolina is the 4th largest producer of strawberries in the nation, with about 1,100 acres harvested across the state.
County Manager Brian Land has announced on Tuesday of the retirement of longtime Richmond County Airport managers Doyle and Sam Hagler to the County Commissioners Tuesday evening. Doyle Hagler is retiring with 52 years of service and his brother Sam with 11 years. Land said that the Hagler brothers have been permanent fixtures around the airport for over half a century and that they have been the face of the airport.